Dragon Age The Veilguard, a little backstory before we get into this, was one of the most controversial games of the year. It was either reviewed super positively or super negatively. There was nothing in between, and it left all the players who had pre-ordered or were gonna get the game confused what the hell was going on. And then we got our hands on it, and both sets of reviewers suddenly changed their minds, went to the middle ground. Oh, it's suddenly a 7 out of 10 game. It's suddenly not as bad as they thought it was. It was all of a sudden an okay game. And the anti-woke squad died down a little bit. And then in the last few days, they've decided, nope, we're not quiet anymore. We're back, baby. We've got proof. We're going to show you. We are going to convince you the game has no players. It's bombed right into the ground. And I'm going to show you that same proof. Now, I'm not going to show any clip from their channel. I'm not even going to name them, because the top 10 people that's on your mind right now that have been anti-woke are probably the ones I'm talking about. So we don't need to go into that. And I'm not a channel about hate anyway. I just want to correct a massive bit of misinformation. I'm your boy Regis. Let's get into this. So right now on Steam and SteamDB, this is where this is from. This is from SteamDB. The current player count is 47,700. The current user review is 72%, which makes sense for a 7 out of 10 kind of game. It's a 7 out of 10 kind of score. So, there you go. Its all-time peak in the last 6 days is 89,000, which makes sense. The reason that it's not still 89,000 there is quite simple. Everyone who got a review copy is now complete. They've now finished it. Everyone who got it for free, everyone who was doing any kind of content on it, they've already done it. The majority of them have done it. They've moved on to other things. Also, the second and most important one is a lot of people are rushing the game. They're just blasting their way through the game to see if it is as bad at any point as they've been told. And here's the thing. The majority of them are finding, as you can see there, it's not. It's not the greatest game in the world. Not by a long shot. But it's not the worst, right? The story writing is kind of what lets it down a little bit. But everything else is kind of cool about this thing. And I've got a series on the go right now about it. So check that out over on YouTube. The Lie. Don't worry, we're getting there. I just thought I'd put this in first. A little bit of context of what's going on today. This is the latest one. So The Lie is, and here is the lie. Now, this will look familiar, but also weird, especially if you've already watched some of those creators. They'll have shown you this exact graph, except not the exact graph, because they've edited it from here onwards. They've deleted all of that. So this low point right here that they're proving is the game completely bombing into the ground. See that peak over there? Over there? Let me inform you a little bit more about that, which they haven't done. That peak right there was the 3rd of November at 9 p.m. at night on a Sunday. That's right. On a Sunday, there was 88,600 players on there. That right there is Monday morning at 10 a.m. And most of you will already have just realized exactly where I'm going with this. Yeah, most people are at work. They don't bring their PCs with them. They don't bring their Steam Decks. They don't bring their PlayStation. Hell, they don't bring any of their gaming anything with them, because guess what? They're working. And there was still 30,200 people at that point. What they don't tell you is later that same Monday, right here at 9 o'clock again, there was 65,000 people playing. This big drop-off right here, you will see on almost every single game out there. It doesn't matter what it is, because that is the weekend. Over there, the big numbers. This is through the week. All these ones are through the week, because a lot of people wait for their gaming for the weekends, or their days off, or things like that because they're working through the week. They're taking care of children. They're doing all kinds of real life stuff. They don't have time for gaming. So this right here is a bullshit. Oh, the game is dead. Yeah, and they've literally cut it off there. And you can see that the metrics are off because it, for some reason, they haven't hidden the fact that there's a giant empty metrics over here. Like, there's like, why is all of this over here? That's not how Steam works. You can see where it ends over there, right? That is up-to-date stuff. So if this was up-to-date, it would stop there on Steam, but it doesn't. So yeah, this is what triggered this whole video for me. It's like, this is so stupid. And it's the anti-woke people that are using this as their big proof the game is dead, right? Why? Why is this your proof? This is so easy to prove wrong. SteamDB, which is where I got this from, Steam itself literally shows this. This is a live tracker. This is a screenshot of a live tracker, but on Steam and on SteamDB, it is a live tracker. You can track every minute of the user base that's on playing the game. And it's like, it's so easy to find. And a lot of the people they're talking to have Steam accounts. How the hell are the people with Steam accounts believing the bullshit that is coming out of their mouths? They're like, and they're literally claiming that this is the proof that the game is just shit beyond belief because this massive drop off right here. It's the biggest drop off ever. What are you talking about? A lot of people are going to work. That's why it's dropped off like this. Every game that's released ever gets the same thing. If you look through all of your Steam games, all your new ones, you will see the same drop from the weekend to the weekdays everywhere. Even Helldivers 2 at its peak, when it was literally hundreds of thousands of players per day, had the same drop every single weekend. At the end of every single weekend, people go to their bed, so they're not on their PCs. Oh, I have to go to my work. I don't bring my gaming anything with me. What? It's fucking stupid. It really is actually stupid, right? Because this is super easy to find out. Because see this blue line right here? Hold on, let me get out of the way. This blue line right here, you can manually move that around and it will tell you the time and date of every single part that you click on. It's super easy and it's free to find out. It's literally not difficult to prove wrong. This is stupid beyond belief. And the fact that they literally edit from here and delete the rest to prove their point that they are right. And oh my god, it's just so stupid. And of course the game is going to have a drop-off. Naturally, games always have a drop-off. Every single game that's ever been made has a drop-off. Because that's just how gaming works. People blast through games as fast as they can because they want to be the first to complete them. They want to be the first to get all the content out. They want to be the first one to get all the views. They want to be the first one to platinum that game. They want to be the first. 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 They want to be the quickest. They want to do it all. They want to invent shit for it, like challenges and stuff like that. They are not interested in playing the game like these people are. These people play the game. Over half of these people over here are just in it for reviews, the meme, and just to blast through it. And that's it. That's it. They're not interested in actually playing the game. They're not going to be doing side quests. They're not going to be doing all the stuff that these guys are going to be doing over here, right? They're just going to get through the main story, done. That's it. And yeah, that's basically all I wanted to show you right here is the proof of the lie right here that you've been told is absolutely true. So yeah, more content on its way, I guess. Bye-bye.